Hey folks, Ben from Snowy's here today with the Cedar Summit Trek sleeping bags. These have always been a popular and affordable option, and I'm going to tell you all about them.
Hit it.
Ben from Snowy's here, guys, and in front of me here is the Cedar Summit Trek TK2 sleeping bag. Now there's three different types of Trek bags, the TK1, the TK2 and the TK3. Which one you choose depends on how warm you want it to be. Temperature range goes from 5 degrees comfort for the TK1 through to -6 degrees comfort for the TK3, and that TK3 will go right through to a limit of comfort of -12, which is where generally the standard man will sleep comfortably. In terms of weight, the TK1, the coolest of them all, weighs 760 grams, and the warmest bag is 1.31 kilograms. Now with your bag, you get a storage sack, which is this one here. It's what you'll store it in the cupboard at home. Don't store it compressed. You get a compression sack that you can use for your trekking and camping trips. And you get a down compliance certificate, which actually tells you what the down that was independently tested rates to in terms of loft. There's a 650 loft duck down inside here. Most of the time it actually rates much higher than that. So check the down certificate you've got inside your bag, because you're probably getting good value. Now in terms of the sizes that the bags come in, this is the regular here. They also come in a regular wide, which gives you tons of extra width. And there's also a long, which gives you extra length and a little bit of extra width as the regular, not quite as much as the regular wide. The only exception there is that the TK3 doesn't come in a regular wide size, only the regular and long. Now a regular size gives room for a user up to about 183 centimeters, whereas the long will suit a user up to about 198 centimeters. If you look at the fabrics that the bag's made of, the outside here is a 30 denier nylon, same as on the bottom, all 30 denier nylon, and inside is a 650 loft duck down. It's that ultra dry duck down, and it resists moisture much better than down has in the past. Inside the bag here is a soft touch 20 denier fabric, which is feels really nice, be nice to sleep against. And while I'm inside the bag here, I want to talk about the anti-snag feature on the side. Now Cedar Summit have incorporated two slightly stiffened panels on each side of the zip here, and it does a really good job at keeping the fabric out of the zip. You can zip this up and down as much as you like and it doesn't get caught. So the days of getting your fabric caught in the zipper are gone. On the side of the zipper here, there is a draft tube that runs down to seal the zipper up so you don't get draft in and out the zipper. And you will also notice that there's no neck baffle around here. On the TK1 and the TK2, that doesn't feature, but the TK3 does have a baffle around there to sort of go around your shoulders and stop hot air from escaping up and out of the bag. And while I'm talking about the zipper here, I just want to mention the zip coupling system that Cedar Summit have incorporated into all their new bags. Now this side zipper is the same length as any zipper in any series of bags that is marked as compatible with a zip coupling system, so you can put a left and a right bag together. So that means you can grab a long one and a short one if you like. If they're marked as zip coupling compatible, that zip is the same length, and the top and the bottom of this zipper lines up perfectly, so you don't get zippers undoing during the night. Move down to the foot section of the bag here. There is a second zipper on the Trek bag here. If I just back this zipper pull off a little bit, we can actually open up the foot section if we like to stick our feet out, or open the bag completely up as a doona if the weather was quite warm. While we're at the foot section here, I will just mention that it's not a big three-dimensional foot section on the Trek bag. It does taper down to a narrow section here. So you want to make sure you've got a little bit of foot space, or give yourself a bit of room in these bags, because you don't want your feet crammed up in here. It's not a three-dimensional space like some bags have. Now I want to talk about the general construction of the bag. The baffles are horizontal baffles from midway through the bag here down to the foot. So the down runs in baffles across this way, and there's actually a little baffle in here to stop the down from moving from the top section to the bottom. And then at the top here, we've got vertical baffles over the top of the torso, and that keeps the down up nice and high over the top of your torso to keep you warm. In terms of how the bag is put together, it's not what we call sewn through construction. So this seam here isn't actually sewn directly to the seam inside. There's a small baffle of fabric in between to allow the outer layer and the inner layer to continually be separated. At no point is that pinched together to create a cold spot where the seams are. So it's a nice, warm and efficient bag. Now, I'm 6'1". I want to crawl in the bag to give you some sort of reference as to how it might suit you. So this is the regular, which they say suits users up to 183 centimeters. So I'm going to crawl inside this bag here and see how comfortable I am inside. It'll be nice and warm here today. So if I put my feet right to the end, these anti-snag zippers make this really easy to do up. There's no messing around. You do this right up to the top here, and I'll crawl right inside the bag. Right, now I fit in this. I don't have, my arms are against the side, so it's nice and efficient. I don't have lots of wiggle room, and the hood just fits over my head. My feet are at the end. I think I'd sleep warmly in this. And once I'm inside the bag, I can do this up to stop the zip from undoing at night. Just do that little clip up there, and I can pull the zipper, or the hood, sorry, with this draw cord here to tighten it up over the top of my head. And I'm actually feeling really warm here right now. Not a lot of room to move, but it would certainly be nice and warm. My feet are just against the end. So at 6'1", I'd say that's probably the limit for this bag. If you're any taller, I'd go the large one. I've got to get out of here because I'm getting warm. The last thing I want to show you inside these bags is a little accessory pocket. Oh, I'm trying to get out quickly. That features just here. You can probably store a mobile phone or your keys in. You pretty comfortably fit a mobile phone in there, so you've got it at hand overnight. The last thing I'm going to do is pack it away in its stuffed sack to show you how small it is when it goes in your pack. And when you're packing your down bags away, just stuff it into the bag. You're not going to hurt it, just be gentle as you do it. You don't want to be putting stress on any of the fabric, so if any air gets caught inside, just ease it in slowly, push it down as far as you can. You just find the draw cord on the side there. Now that's uncompressed. We can pull the cap over the top here and pack it down even further. So just for reference sake, there's a Nalgene bottle and that's the bag uncompressed. If I was to now squash this down a little further with these compressor straps on the side of the bag here, you could probably get a bit more out of that, but that's about the height of a Nalgene bottle and about twice the width, so nice and compact. These Trek bags have long been popular for trekkers, travelers, campers, hikers. They're really versatile and they're affordable for a down bag, and these new range bring a lot of technical features in to what is a very affordable bag. You can grab them online at snowies.com.au, lowest prices every day. Hope that was useful. See you next time. Don't run away on us yet, folks. If you thought that was useful, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our latest information. Got any questions? Let us know in the comments below, or just give us a like. Alternatively, there's plenty more where that came from, like these videos down here.